What's up, guys? This is week 6 of the Chill Draft League. We are going up against the Florida Flygon this week. He is sitting at 3-2, and we are sitting at 2-3. So this isn't a must-win game, but it's a pretty close one because there's only 11 weeks. Anything under a 6-5 record, and I don't think I make the playoffs. Maybe someone will make it at 5-6, maybe, but like I'm sitting at negative differential right now. I can't do much worse than I'm doing. So we're really looking for something this week. But this is the guy's team on the right here. And okay, so I got a few things to say about this. First of all, it's really diverse. I really have no idea what he's gonna do. There's some obvious synergies. You got Snorlax and DD for Follow Me Belly Drum. You got in DD Reuniclus for like Psy Spam. You can just do in DD next to Tyranitar. Like, just Follow Me support in general is good. You could do Leopard Reuniclus to guarantee Trick Room. You have Chansey Shuckle, which I think is hilarious. I hope he brings it because it's very funny. I mean, just solid support options, solid damage options. You can't forget Swampert, who's actually pretty damn good. So, with so many options, it's really hard to prepare for this other than to just make a generally good team. But I have one... Yeah, this is just his team again. I have one lead specifically, which I think covers a lot of bases. And I'm really excited about. And that's Malamar Eldegoss. I have been waiting all season to bring these two. And I think I brought them... I don't think I brought Eldegoss, but I definitely brought Malamar into the selection screen in an earlier week, but I didn't end up bringing it into a game, because what I brought it for wasn't even there. So this deals with a lot, right? If he goes in DD Snorlax, I can just start setting things to sleep, because there's no Trick Room, right? Just outspeed the Snorlax, deal with it there. If it does lead Reuniclus and DD, you know, obviously being a dark type, I'm immune to psychic moves, clearly. And on top of this, so much of his team, let me show you his team again. How do I get back here? So much of his team is weak to fighting, with Snorlax, Tyranitar, Leopard, but who cares? Chansey, but I have a different plan. Well, I guess that's the two, is Snorlax and Tyranitar are both weak to fighting, and he doesn't have any ghost type switches. Like, he's kind of a Trick Room. Actually, he would love Dusclops on his team, but he doesn't have it. And this Malamar is like, I don't have any fighting types on my team, but Malamar is an honorary fire type because of Contrary, right? So you have its strongest dark type is Throat Chop, which is 80 base power. So with Stab, it's 120. Superpower is also base 120 and gives me an attack and defense boost. So Malamar just is a fighting type, and it's going to help me a lot here, I think. There's a lot you can do with Malamar. You can do Baton Pass stuff. You can do all sorts of wacky shit. But this is my plan. Just straight up AV, go in. Rock Slide is for the Moltres, I guess, because I'm not bringing Landorus. Landorus is... That's actually a notable thing to note. I'm not bringing Landorus this week, which feels weird. When I first started preparing for this match, like, I started building around it, because Landorus does learn Superpower, U-Turn helps with DD, and Reuniclus to deal damage, and then pivot out and bring Dusclops in, and, you know, because they're going to set up Trick Room there. But nothing on his team is weak to flying. And the only thing weak to ground is Tyranitar. So I'm really bringing Landorus just for... Which I don't want to set weakness policy off anyway, if it is holding that. So I really was just bringing it for its coverage moves. And I don't know. It didn't... I had to drop something, right? I have to bring these two because they're hilarious. Registeel is actually pretty dope because at +2, I can actually survive a +6 Max Quake from Adamant Belly Drummed Snorlax. Like, it's actually not bad. And I can get to +4, right? Because you do +2 while it's belly drumming. And I don't think you lead like Reuniclus Snorlax and set up Trick Rooms here. So I'm still going first on the second turn. Get to +4. So Malamar Eldegoss is one lead. Registeel Arcanine is another, although it is weak to Moltres. And I have to have Dusclops because I need I need something in Trick Room to help me out. I want to haze away like a weakness policy or a belly drum from Snorlax or something like that. And I have to bring Lapras because this is my answer to Chansey Shuckle. I don't think he brings Chansey Shuckle for a few reasons. One, it's like good on ladder because not everyone has answers for it. But it's bad when you can like prep for it very easily. And two, if you bring Chansey Shuckle and I see that, I know, okay, I'll just have Lapras in the back. And of my 5 remaining Mons, I can choose the 3 best for if your team is the other 4 that are not Chansey Shuckles. So it really like kind of, I don't know. I mean, Chansey on its own is actually not a terrible like Mon for him to bring. But I am bringing a lot of fighting coverage. I don't know. I don't think he actually brings it, but I have to have Lapras in case he does, right? Because I need to be able to Perish Song to take them out. I also can Haze. It will get rid of all like the evasiveness changes. I don't know if it gets rid of Power Split. I probably should check on that, but I know it gets rid of like evasion bonuses and like Chansey. Typically, it's like minimize, defense curl. Will get rid of those. Seismic toss and like protect, I guess. I don't know. I don't think it learns toxic though. I think Shuckle does. I mean, Shuckle could be just like a webs lead. I don't know. We'll see what he does. But I think if he's bringing one, he's probably bringing both. So that's my plan. I play the guy soon. I had a lot of fun prepping for this match specifically. I don't know why. It's just such a fun team. There's just so much fun shit on it, but we'll see. We got to win this one, so best of luck to us. All right, here we are. I said at the end of the intro, I wasn't sure why I enjoyed prepping for this match so much. It's because I'm excited to use Malamar. Like, that's not a secret. So we're gonna listen to the world's happiest sound. Oh. And then we're going to get going. So in an ideal world, it's Indeedee, Reuniclus, Chansey, Shuckle, no Moltres, actually. We're hoping for. Here it is. Okay, there is Moltres, there's no Chansey Shuckle, that's fine. Kadabra is interesting, and Leopard. No Tyranitar, that's fine. I think we still lead Malamar Eldegoss. I don't think Kadabra does, I think it learns Trick. I think it learns Trick. It learns Ally Switch, it learns Screens. Well, actually, it just learns... No, yeah, it learns both Screens. Thunder Wave. I mean, Trick Room, actually. What if you lead Kadabra or Reuniclus? Or Kadabra and... I mean, Eldegoss Malamar looks dope here. Okay, so we do that. We do Dusclops. We're not bringing Lapras. Arcanine doesn't seem great, actually. Ugh, wait, this seems wrong. Can I do Dusclops Registeel? I feel like I need Arcanine. Maybe it's Arcanine Dusclops. It seems weird. If we do this again, maybe we do take Registeel, but... Game 2, I think we'd go for the Registeel Arcanine lead. Yeah, I don't wanna get Snorlax Kadabra. Okay. I think we just superpower Sleep Powder into the Snorlax, right? Because if he does Trick Room with Kadabra, we're slower next turn with Malamar, you know? And Kadabra doesn't really threaten me. What coverage does it get? It gets normal, ghost, oh, it does get fairy. Oh. Am I worried about that? Am I worried about Gleam? Yeah, I think we just double into the Snorlax. I mean... Okay, here's the question. Actually, it's not a question. I'm definitely faster now with Malamar. You probably switch Snorlax out here. So he's running... It was a very good Protect. Maybe you swap it into Reuniclus and Trick Room. Am I worried about that? Maybe I can just straight up... I have close combat, who's it in the back? I feel like I need a superpower boost before I max, especially because I'm not running Citrus. It means I feel like I need to max early. Maybe we max Darkness into Kadabra and just go for another Sleep Powder into the Snorlax slot. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, I was expecting the switch is why I didn't want to... Oh, Moltres, actually. That's fine, actually, because it means our max was not in vain, because we can still max Rockfall. Won't kill Moltres, but it'll take a decent chunk. And you may not be expecting it. Because at this point on Malamar, you don't know that I'm at AV, and you're not running Rock Slide without AV. Unless he calced the damage on Dazzling Gleam, and that's where he got that. There's actually more damage than I was expecting. Oh, Kadabra's base 120 special attack. I didn't realize it was that strong. No Sash is good. I wonder what the... Oh! Maybe it's Specs Kadabra. Because Dazzling Gleam did a lot. You probably Protect. I don't want to Knuckle because it's not good. You probably Protect, but maybe that's okay. But I think Rockfall is probably smarter. Maybe I should Leech Seed, actually. No, because if he Belly Drums, I gotta do... No, because I can always just, get that next turn. Maybe I just Pollen Puff. I don't feel like I need to Sleep Powder into Snorlax, you know? Like, Belly Drum is actually kind of fine. Maybe it's not, because I don't have Who's It in the back. That was another good switch. This dude's reading me like a book. Okay, maybe Belly Drum is a problem. I didn't consider that Indeedee was the fourth. But, like, who would it be? It wouldn't be Leopard. Not if you bring in these three. Okay, alright. This is an amazing turn for us, actually, then. Like, this is the best possible... I mean, like, I guess maybe Max Darkness would have been better, but... And we couldn't have Pollen Puff to, like, next turn either, so... It's actually pretty good. Alright, so I think we Max Darkness into Snorlax. It might get redirected, that's fine. And we also Sleep Powder into Snorlax. I think we do both. Like, the Snorlax, this is still very scary. It's gone very well for us so far. Like, we know it can't Protect, they can follow me away, but... Like, Max Darkness might just kill Indeedee, if that's how much Max Rock did. Yeah, so I might get the Sleep Powder off anyway. Yeah, if you're not maxing Snorlax here, I think you're definitely doing what's it called? Belly drumming. We're getting lucky with the sleep powders. We do have wide lens, but even with that, it is only what, 82.5 accuracy? So we are getting lucky here. That is pretty good. Do we rock slide or do we superpower? He can't. Well, actually, he could protect. Question is, do you max right away or do you? I mean, I want to get the boost. The Moltres is not scary right now. And if the Moltres is packing Heat Wave and not like Flamethrower, it actually won't even kill Eldegoss. I think Leech Seed is actually the right call here. I almost didn't run Leech Seed. I almost ran Aromatherapy specifically because I was worried about Toxic on Shuckle, but not seeing Shuckle here, I'm actually happy to see that. Okay, so you do just max immediately. I mean, I think that's right. Like, well, you got the HP. And just pray for a 1-turn sleep, or even 2 turns. Because this has taken, I think, this has taken 1 turn of sleep already. I can't remember if I put it to sleep before or after it attacked. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah, nice. Nice. I did not bring... Who do I have in the back? I have the Arcanine Dusclops. Problem is, I don't have a great way to get rid of this. I don't have a great way to get rid of this Moltres. Rock Slide's not going to do much unless I get a like I sleep out in the Moltres. No, that can't be right. Well, because if it wakes up this turn, it's not going to kill Malamar, but it's going to do something. Like, it could be a wasted move. I think it's the right choice. Just don't... It goes for the double, that's fine. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. The defense boosts aren't going to matter, but now I'll be able to... is it the bulky one or Citrus? It's the bulky, buddy. It's fine. Okay, so it was a wasted sleep. We got the full 3 turns of sleep on Moltres, but I still think it was the right turn, right move to cover my bases. Okay, now whenever Arcanine comes out, Snorlax is just dead. So now I think now that we have the attack boost, now I think we go for the Moltres, and we can also Leech Seed it. Do I want to spread my attention? This is its last turn of max, too. I just don't know who I want to do it on. Yeah, I don't think you max guard on your last turn of max when you finally are waking up from a 3-turn sleep. He just doesn't want his Snorlax to go down because he doesn't want single target Rock Slide. And I agree with that. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, this is the 3rd turn of sleep. I couldn't remember if it had turn of sleep on the first turn that it was here. Okay, well, in that case, like, yeah, this is the 2nd time I'm saying I'm very lucky for the 3rd turn. I'm bad at this game. I think this is... Like, I have another lead, which is Registeel Arcanine, but if he thinks that his answer to Malamar is Moltres, and that's specifically what Registeel Arcanine is bad against, Then, you know, we'll just do this, and we'll just do that. I think at this point, like, with the numbers advantage that we have, I think we're in a very good spot. I think he's just hoping that I'll reveal more moves at this point, but I've revealed Eldegoss's entire set except for Giga Drain, but, like, I'm sure you assume that that's there. I don't know, the problem with Lapras is it gets slapped by Snorlax, because you just have thick fat, and you don't really care about screens when you're at +6, right? So let me just do this. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't remind him about Polybuff. Maybe I should just keep using Leaf Seed. Sleep is aggravating as shit, so sorry. What did he have? He had, that wasn't here. Leopard and, what was the last one? I don't think it was another offensive threat. I think his threats are Moltres and Snorlax. Question is, do I want to go the same thing, or... Reuniclus is the other one, yeah, but, like, Malamar slaps Reuniclus. It's, like, the worst thing he has against me. He doesn't have any bug coverage. I was worried about U-turn on Swampert, but, like, maybe I can just do the same shit. God, maybe I bring Lapras, though. I don't know. Just not having a backup plan against Snorlax is such an issue. I gotta have... Maybe I do... Maybe I go Arcanine Lapras. What does that lose to? Actually, I think that just loses to Indeedee Snorlax, so I don't think I can do that. Arcanine is pretty good. I mean, Crunch hits a lot on his team. It's not great against the Moltres, but, like, I don't think the Moltres is great against it either, so... I don't know. If I lead Arcanine Lapras and go Crunch Max Geyser onto Indeedee, is that okay? Indeedee Lax, I think that's what he did last time. Thing about this is I can just superpower Sleep Powder onto Lax. And if you follow me it away, I just Sleep Powder you next turn. I don't think Ice Punch one-shots Eldegoss. It's like... It's not the bulkiest thing, but Snorlax also isn't the, like, strongest buddy. Like, this is one of the leads I specifically was, like, prepping for. And, like, if you protect Snorlax, what is Indeedee doing, you know? Like, Kadabra had that Gleam, which actually, like, did a pretty decent chunk. Yeah, because now we have the attack boost. Like, if we miss a Sleep Powder here, obviously it's really bad. Or next turn, it's really bad. But we are getting so lucky. I'm the luckiest man in the world, so... Belly Drums, like, he is going to take out my Malamar now with this, if I do miss the sleep. But I can just make the exact same turn, because by threatening sleep, like, I mean, there's an 80% chance that this turn goes very well for me. That's actually a good idea. He's hoping that he can... I think in that case, what we want to do is sleep powder. And do we have to max, or can we just regular throat chop? Will that kill in DD? Wait, I gotta check this. That's very important. Oh, at +1? Oh, that super kills. Yeah. Did I do that right? This is what I should have done last turn, because what he's hoping is that he can outstall, and then DD will get a 1-turn sleep and get the follow me. But the thing is, even if it gets the 1-turn sleep and wakes up, I still have, yeah, there's the max. I still will get the sleep powder off, because right now, Malamar is faster than Eldegoss, because he hasn't hit me with a cotton down yet. Okay, he does get the 1-turn sleep. I think that's fine. Because like I said, we're still threatening the sleep powder. And even if I do miss the sleep powder, I still like can just do it next turn. So I think what we can do is Leech Seed, Snorlax, and Max. I don't need to max Darkness, do I? It is faster than me. What is the point of maxing here? I'm sure I kill Kadabra. I already know that it's not, oh my god, I super kill Kadabra. Like, I'm playing with fire a little bit here, but, thing is, when the Snorlax wakes up, it can either kill the Eldegoss or the Malamar. It can't kill both. So it'll either be staring down a superpower plus close combat, or it... Oh, that's so smart! Oh, I love that. Oh, shoot, I needed to go into Snorlax then. Okay, well then I've gotta... So this is seeded for the rest of the game, right? It's already used its berry, but if it does get a G-Max thing, it will get it back. Like, I think I just make it a 4v1. Problem is that it's fast now. It might come down to this turn, and like, assuming it's a 2-turn sleep, I'm assuming it's gonna wake up. It can only kill 1, so I put it back to sleep, or it kills Eldegoss, and I think I have to respect it. Like, the Moltres isn't really threatening me right now, and okay, that's amazing. It's especially good because that means that it doesn't get the what's it called? The berry back. It doesn't get the berry back. That's like the most important thing. Oh, that's amazing. And I'll be faster than it next turn with Cotton down. Oh my god, we're still in it. Oh, I think we're back to 500. I mean, this game isn't over, but we still have our max. We're the fastest thing on the field. I think it just Giga Drain or Rock Slide. Oh, it was so lucky. I mean, those sleep turns were huge. We got a 3-turn sleep on the Moltres during its max, and a 3-turn sleep on the Snorlax during its max. It could not have been more in our favor. Sometimes the game is just like that. Oh, okay. I was really worried because we have like a group chat, obviously. And in it, one of the guys was like, hey, does anyone know any really cool Malamar strats? And I was like, oh, no. No one say it. But, yeah, I know this game looks like it went really in my favor, but it really was, like, I was incredibly lucky. And it is just a very good matchup. So all props to my opponent. Like I said, it's a hilarious team. I love it. And yeah, see you next week.